everybody. It's Caroline Mathis, Keller Williams Realty. And I know I'm not going to be the first to wish you Happy New Year, but Happy 2020. This is going to be a fabulous year. I just know it. We are going to be an amazing community, and there's going to be all sorts of growth going. But first, let's figure out something fun to do in January. This first thing sounds like it would be kind of like Dancing with the Stars, I'm thinking. It's over at the Silver Legacy, January 9th through the 12th, and it's the Reno Latin Dance Fest. It's going to be a dance festival with workshops taught by the professional instructors. There's going to be some of the best Latin DJs, and they're going to have a showcase so we can all go and watch the floor explode with all these wonderful dance teams, and they're all across the United States. Wouldn't that be amazing? So I think it would be really a fun afternoon, evening at the Silver Legacy, January 9th through the 12th. Then over at the Pioneer Performing Arts, Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto. Say that 3 times. Esther Vu is going to be joining the Reno Philharmonic, and they are going to be playing some of the violin concertos of Tchaikovsky. So it's going to be absolutely beautiful, I think, very relaxing, and it's going to be January 18th and 19th at the Pioneer. This looks funny to me. January 24th and 25th, back at the Pioneer. What would happen if Sherlock Holmes and Monty Python had a Broadway baby? You get the play that goes wrong. Advertisements on the television have looked pretty funny, and I think it would be a great evening, maybe date night. Murder mystery is what the synopsis is, and wouldn't that be fun? It's just to kind of try to have a great date night and try to figure out who done it. The Brauhaha will be back again on January 25th. All proceeds go to the Sierra Arts Foundation. It's going to be back over at the Nugget. There's going to be over 100 different types of beer featured. From my understanding, they also have other types of cocktails as well. There's going to be music by the Garage Boys. It should be a really fun night, but don't forget to either make reservations at the Nugget to spend the night or to have a DD. I was thinking, since there's not a whole bunch going on in January, why not take advantage of some of the snow that's up on the mountain? My favorite part of this community is that I can drive to the snow. It normally doesn't hang around on the valley floor. A great place to enjoy the snow that's not very far away, of course, would be the Galena Creek area. It's just a few miles up Mount Rose and Highway, and you've got sledding, all sorts of fun things to do. Can you imagine having hot chocolate, sleds, a bunch of friends to throw snowballs at? I'm just thinking it would be a great afternoon, especially when it's so beautiful outside. Dress up in your warmies, bring your boots, and hot chocolate, maybe a little lunch, and you've got a great afternoon. Another place you might try is up there in the valley, right before you go back down Mount Rose Highway. There is the Chickadee Pass, and you can rent some snowshoes if you don't have any, but walk back into the area. I've not done it yet, but it's on my to-do list, and you just kind of put your hands out with a little bit of birdseed, and all these little chickadees come over and feed off of you. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyways, get out there in the sunshine and enjoy a little bit of snow. Last thing I was going to suggest to do is, when was the last time you went to the Nevada Museum of Art? It's downtown, and what a nice afternoon. If it's a snowstorm or if we're getting rain down here, instead of just hanging out at home all the time, get in the car, drive over to the Nevada Museum of Art, and get some smart on, right? There's also the Discovery Museum. That's great for to take your kids down to. There's a lot of fun things to do in our community, and this is just a kind of a tip of the iceberg. If you want some more suggestions, don't hesitate to contact me either by Facebook messaging or call me at the number below. I hope you have a fabulous January. I just thought of something. Who's in charge of Valentine's Day? Call and get your reservations for that special table to take your special someone and have a nice dinner for Valentine's Day. Just a little reminder. Have a great January. I'll see you next month.